all these fluctuating data points. If you're doing this manually, you could spend every minute of your day with spreadsheets and trying to navigate through it. But using the technology is gonna really set you apart. And I think a lot of the sellers are failing to do that today.
So Dan, we're at Let's Grow right now, which is all about Walmart, right? Ton of Walmart sellers here. Why should sellers, whether they're already on Walmart or they're not, why should sellers consider enhancing their Walmart experience and selling on Walmart's marketplace?
Walmart is the Fortune 1 company, and at this event, you can tell there's a lot of excitement from Walmart. The people that work at Walmart are super enthusiastic, and the sellers here, you can tell they're excited to grow, and just feeling the passion, having these conversations is really exciting. But majority of the people I'm talking to, they're doing it manually. They're using spreadsheets. So there's really a need, especially at Teikametrics with our predictive AI and our team. Like, let's collaborate. Let's start using tech. That's really going to be the growth driver. And I think with Walmart, it's like, year over year, they've doubled their e-commerce business, right? So there's a lot of momentum that they're seeing. So it's exciting to be a part of that. Obviously with e-commerce, a lot of people are focused on Amazon. Walmart is hungry to catch up, and 4,600 stores across the nation. They have that in-store presence combined with online. That's really special with Walmart.
That's a huge advantage, huge advantage. Let's talk about, you mentioned a couple of challenges that people are facing just in that explanation. What do you think is the biggest challenge for today's modern day e-commerce seller? It could be on Walmart exclusively, or it could just be in e-commerce in general. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's a lot of sellers are looking at things in a silo. With advertising, it's not just, hey, let's just optimize our spend to drive ad sales. No, we want to create a halo effect to drive, incremental organic sales. But if you're just looking at advertising for what it is and not considering your listing, your pricing, your inventory, having that holistic approach is what a lot of sellers, I think, are, seeing, kind of slip through the cracks.
Yep.
So I think that's the biggest thing. Another thing, like I mentioned before, just manual management, not using tech, not using sophisticated data to make those informed decisions. I think a lot of sellers are struggling with that. And it's exciting to just know that, what we offer, it just brings a lot of value. So good conversations we've been having with sellers. I'm just excited to just continue to have these conversations and help them out. So
let's talk about biggest solutions then to those problems. What do you think sellers need to be doing different to tackling those big problems that ththey're facing?
Yeah, I mean, it's, a little bias here, but using the right technology, because you hear AI, you hear, the buzzword of the year. But, with Teikametrics, it's predictive AI. So really, giving us an edge and again, taking that holistic approach where we're considering, all these fluctuating data points. If you're doing this manually, you could spend every, minute of your day with spreadsheets and trying to navigate through it. But using the technology is gonna really set you apart. And I think a lot of the sellers are failing to do that today. So yeah, the AI, I'd say.
Predictive AI, yeah. Is it a buzzword? Is it a reality? Talk to me about actual results from AI for e-commerce sellers.
Yeah, I mean, with our predictive AI that I can speak on, I mean, typically with AI models, you're seeing like a 1 to 3 month to collect enough data to be able to inform algorithms. With us, it takes 14 days for our AI to have enough data to start to drive sufficient results. So that's where it's, we're different.
And sellers are seeing actual results with implementing AI after 14 days, right? Like, tell me about that.
So that's when we have enough data, and it's all contextual, right? So we're going to understand what your efficiency targets are, what your ROAS goals are, ACoS goals, whatever your goals are. We're gonna build a story around that. 14 days is really the amount of time that we have enough data to start to push the needle towards that. It's not going to happen overnight, working with us. It's typically within the first 30 days, we're collecting data, we're building a foundation. Our sellers on day 91 see the best ROI. Really? So there is that process of gathering the data, but our AI is super fast, so we can move quickly and kind of get to those goals faster.